Hello everybody, so here is my synthesis of the 360 evaluation. So first of all, let's start with the strengths. The first one is the friendly communication style. So there is a link to do here with agreeableness, which is a personality trait, and the fact that I'm mostly oriented on relationships. So I think there's something good in here, but I also need to take care about the task. So I have to pay attention to that. So for the second strength that comes out, it was this generalized self-efficacy. So I think there's a link to do here with self-esteem. Self-esteem helps you to be more efficient because you are self-confident. So that's something important. So for the third one is the adaptability. I think adaptability will be more my leadership style. I'm able to adapt to a lot of people and situations. So that's a good point and I have to keep that. So now the weaknesses, the best part. So yeah, appears to a lot of people that I was dominant. Some people said I was dominant in a good way, but a few people say I was dominant in a bad way. So I have to pay attention to this because this is definitely not the feeling that I want my colleagues to have about me. So yeah, I have to pay attention about that. So the second area of improvement will be my nonverbal communication. So I have to work on that too. I have to stay calm and I have to appear professional every time. And that's something very important in the hotel industry. And for the third area of improvement, it's my concern. Sometimes I'm too much focused on people instead of focusing on the task. So I have to pay attention to this also, because even if we have good relationships, we'll still need to get the job done. So yeah. So to put it in a nutshell, I would say my three strengths are friendly communication style, generalized self-efficacy, and adaptability. And the three areas of improvement are the fact that I'm sometimes dominant, and I have to pay attention to my nonverbal communication and my concern that is too much on people. At the beginning, I thought leadership was the ability of a person to guide and inspire the member of the team. Now I think that leadership is much more than that. It's an ability that we can develop by being aware of our strengths and weaknesses. I think the leader also needs to be self-aware and social aware in order to adapt his behavior, his leadership style to the situation. A leader needs to take the well-being of the people he works with into consideration, but also have to make sure that the task is being done properly. So during my internship, I will capitalize on the two biggest strengths, on my opinion and on the opinion of the 360 evaluation done by my colleagues. So the two strengths are my ability to communicate with people in a friendly way, in a very respectful way. And I think this is primordial in our field. And the second one is my adaptability. So I think it's going to help me a lot because during my internship I have to do front desk and conciergerie. So that is something very important. So during my internship, I will have to pay attention to my weaknesses. So I will work a lot on my nonverbal communication because it can give a bad impression or a bad perception, of me and create tension between me and the people involved in the situation. And that's definitely not what I want. For example, I have to take care about my nonverbal communication, like during a situation or there's a rush and I have a lot of work to do, a lot of check-in, for example, and I have to stay calm and in control instead of letting my nonverbal say that I feel uncomfortable. So about the competencies, so play an active role in the work team. I think that my animator side is something very good and very helpful for the group because it keeps the relationships alive within the group. And the other one is adapt one leadership approach in regard to organizational objective, business model, and individuals. So I think here adaptability will be my biggest strength in order to adapt my leadership style according to the situation and the people. So to conclude, I will say that there's no best leadership style. The leadership style needs to be adapt to the situation, in my opinion. So this way you can make sure that you have the good behavior in all the situations. And I also can say that it's not something easy. That's something that we have to work on a lot. And with experience and time and self-awareness, I'm pretty sure that everybody can reach his goal and become a better leader every day. Thank you very much.